Oh
here.
my.
Oh, yeah.
I just saw Dartford post it, and I was like, I don't think you're like that.
Actually, I don't know how to do that, but I'd like to try it.
It's like, I feel like I would be more bent.
Got it? Let's hit it, people. Pledge allegiance
To the flag, of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We're gonna do a round robin.
Yeah.
Let me try.
We were echoing. All right, Marcia, can I have a roll call, please?
Brian's here via Zoom from
Here.
Florida. Lexi, here, Justin,
Here.
John,
Here.
Jeff.
Here. Now, need a motion to approve the agenda unless somebody's got something they want to move around.
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda.
I'll second.
Brian, I.
Lexi, I.
Justin, I.
Sorry. Jeff, aye. Motion carries. Open it for citizen comment. We have anybody online besides Brian?
Nope.
We're gonna close the citizen comment at this time then. And then any questions on the consent agenda, or I'll need a motion to approve.
I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
I'll second it.
Brian, I.
Lexi, I.
Justin, I.
Jeff, aye. Motion carries. HR committee, don't really have, we're waiting on the final handbook.
Yeah, Doug is going to be here Thursday morning, so
Okay,
it's gonna be magical.
well, does he need crutches or a wheelchair?
No, he says it's same foot, by the way. He stepped on like the most poisonous something in the Caribbean and was in the hospital for a day. Yes,
Oh
yeah.
my goodness.
And they wanted him to pay cash up front, so he had to pay $6,000.
Wow.
Yeah, anyway, that's the story for
So
another
anyway,
day. But
That's why he's gonna be here for half a day.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Yes.
there's several things on that we're gonna discuss, and I'll kind of fill you in on the weekly summary.
Okay, super. All right, then we'll move on to resolution to set public hearing for public recommendations and estimated construction cost form of contract.
I really thought Jake Deaver from MSA was going to be here. I was not at the last meeting. Justin, were you not at the last meeting?
I was
Stacy
not.
said he would be here, but she said she could also zoom in.
If we had questions.
Yeah, so if we need, if we can zoom her in and then wait for her and move on.
So what exactly is this resolution doing?
Just setting the public hearing. There's no
Public
harm, no
hearing,
foul.
there's nothing,
Correct.
there's no
No.
information for the
Right, you're
public
not voting
to-
on anything. This is just setting that public hearing.
But there will be nothing at the, or will there be something by the time the public hearing for the
Stacy
public?
will be here, so that'll be the question answer time, so we can have the public hearing. If you choose not to move forward, then you don't have to move
Will
forward.
be information of what,
What we're moving forward on, there's no information at all right now.
Right, for what we have right now is option B, and
Option B.
was in that, the summary that I sent you Friday.
Okay. I was looking for something.
will that be put in here so the public can
Correct,
see it?
yep. Yep. So again, this is just setting the public hearing. All the other information will be out there on the 12th.
All right, we'll need a motion to set a public hearing then, please, for March 12th.
I'll make a motion to set a public hearing for Kelly Oaks plans, Kelly Oaks trail plans for March 12th, 2024.
I'll second.
Brian, I.
Lexi, I.
Justin, I.
John, I.
Jeff, aye. Motion carries. Next up, a resolution setting the public hearing for codification adoption for March 12th.
Correct, since we codified using American legal, we were in essence changing the entire code, so we have to by law go ahead and set a public hearing. So that's what we're doing tonight.
When the explanation of the public hearing goes out, can we tell them that it's not like we redid all the ordinances? We're just, it's like resetting it all?
Correct, yeah, and I can put some information out there in the public content.
Let's do that.
Yeah, that'll make it clear.
Yeah. Otherwise people go, why are we adopting city code? I thought we had city code.
Any other questions?
All right.
Need a motion?
I'll make a
I'll make a
motion.
motion.
Go
Go
ahead,
ahead.
Brian.
I'll make a motion to set the public hearing date for code adoption for 6 PM on March 12th.
I'll second.
Brian, I.
Lexi, I.
Justin, I.
John, I.
Jeff, aye. Motion carries. Next up, resolution approving Piasta Community Center City Hall Improvement Project Pay Estimate, order number 8, submitted by Tricon. Anyone have any questions on this request?
This should be the next to the last before we have final closeout. I know that Tricon's not here on site, which is a good thing, but there are some things that I need to follow up with them to make sure that we get closure on it. And one of them is the paneling out here, not matching a lot of other things.
Did we, and this is off topic a little bit, did we ask Tricon to look at the tile floor that Stacy brought up? That we're not doing because you can't get any quotes?
I think they asked Tara Goldsberry, the architect, to take a look at it, and I think there was some questioning on it, if it was the heat from the natural spring down there. So they're, without boring, they're not going to know what the actual cost or the, I guess, the depth of the project would be. Can you hear me okay, Brian?
Yep, I can hear you fine.
Any questions about this pay application?
Make a motion to approve the resolution approving Piasta Community Center City Hall project pay estimate number 8 by Tricon.
I'll second it.
Brian, I.
Lexi, I.
Justin, I.
John,
Jeff, aye. Motion carries. On to budget discussion.
We thought we would put this on here, so if you had any questions, that it would give us a little bit of luxury of time to look into it. I think we're doing good as far as staying on schedule to get this out to public hearing and to get it finalized and passed and then recorded.
Annette, I have one question. The $35,000 that's allocated for the Piasta Trail System, that's going to come from general funds, and that's for the engineering study. So we're funding the engineering study. Is that what I'm understanding?
Pretty much, yes.
Yeah, it's essentially,
Okay.
it's coming from the hotel motel tax portion.
Okay. And then if we're going to move forward, we have to get some grant funding, but this will be the study.
Right, and I think I've mentioned this before, that I think I would recommend that we just complete Kelly Oaks first, kind of take a 2-year break, finish Kelly Oaks, save that money from loss, save that money from franchise fees, hotel motel. And I've got the goal setting out on our March 12th meeting, so we can kind of take a look
Good.
at what we said and maybe reprioritize what we're looking at before we get any further into the year. Again,
Good.
that's just my recommendation. Because it is going to be increasingly more difficult to do anything with less money and still
Yep.
have a solid balance sheet and try to get those grant matches.
Right.
Didn't we ask Dean for rough estimate on putting a sidewalk on Cox Springs from Juliana to Seton? Can you, I'm pretty sure, because I think we started with whether we were gonna do a 10-foot
Foot trail or, yeah.
but we said, can we get a minimum number if we just did a 4-foot sidewalk, at least to have some, I mean, that street is, there's a lot of traffic on there. People
Right.
walk on
Yep.
there. I just do not want to have an accident there.
no, that should be a priority.
I need to know, I'll follow up with him. He's off tomorrow and Thursday, but I'll definitely follow up with him.
Yeah,
I should take over the trails in Kelly Oaks.
Yeah, agree.
Playground equipment purchased, I mean, there'll still be a park there. It's not
It's
true.
just how do we get that done?
Safely, it's not.
that's the real big question. How do we get that done?
Right, and we can discuss that at the
Yep.
work session.
Yep. Or do I? I'll be right back to Cox. Anyone coming up with any other questions, budget related at this point?
You guys did a nice job
As
on
we can
this.
get it.
I concur with that, Brian. I said you did a nice job on this.
Really nice job on this. It was a hard one.
We cried a lot.
And I saw Dean's not going to get his street
Mostly
sweeper, so there's
Mostly
that.
Mostly
Yeah.
Dean.
Yeah. No street sweeper. Yet again, we're someday.
Biggest thing that we need to address, because I was kind of looking through some of the policy today is getting those reserve accounts set up. You know, we don't, we need to put money aside into road use and reviewing those, which we can do at the next work session, is that you're supposed to, per our policy, we need to have X amount of money put aside in reserves based on what we have budgeted. So, and it
Yeah.
just getting those reserve, I mean, the one for the PCC and the building is nice and built up, but we need to start getting those road reserves built up, because we can't just keep not doing
And
streets.
police. Do you have anything to say?
Yes.
We can talk about it at the work session.
We can always invest in motorcycles,
Yeah. Bicycles,
mopeds,
rollerblades.
horses.
No, you have to feed them.
Marcy and Annette, I probably do have one more question on expenses. Down under the garbage area, contract hauler payments. So that 126,000 is what we have to pay to haul the stuff away from our dump site? Our
So that-
community,
So those are basically the payments that we make at $12.60 per resident per month. And there's a calculation in there as well, because it's
Yeah,
based on the number of residents, this many residents at $12.60 per
Oh.
resident.
Wait,
So that's
So
what we're
it's-
paying
it's-
that's what we're paying to Bi-County / Kleesner.
got it. I was misunderstanding that was the yard waste thing. So I get it. Yeah, that's what we're
Just
actually
what-
paying the
that's just what
garbage
they're-
service.
Yeah. Yep, that's just what we're paying
For garbage.
for garbage to be picked up and recycling to be picked up every week. With a little bit of a
Okay.
cushion in there built for, growth.
Yep, okay.
I did tweak numbers a little bit too, and I think that the garbage I had to increase a little bit more. I'm not
We
sure
start talking about
if
that?
you saw that, but the garbage rate proposal
I thought we just.
increase was a little bit more than what we initially talked about.
If you add that on this bill, like $5.
Right.
Then they're gonna think. We thought usage would increase, which would end up costing us more money.
We're just talking about, we were talking about, do we increase the garbage flat rate fee?
to take care of
The,
Yes.
that?
Yes.
Okay.
And I just mentioned after we tweak some of the expenses, it's looking at like $16 profit, or to be like about $4 to $5 grand ahead.
Which covers the,
Which, yes,
The compost.
with including the compost expenses. So compost expenses like labor and all of that is roughly 20 to 25,000. So
Wow.
yes, we would not just break even, we would actually be ahead a little bit, but that money aside for if we have to do anything with the compost, put cameras up, whatever happens with that. Which is right now, we're only charging $13.38, which really isn't covering the $12.60.
no,
When you take into consideration, we also do the large garbage pickup and some of the other things that we have. So
did anything change when we switched to Kleesner? Like our contract stayed the same and
Right, they will
Yep.
abide by it.
for how many years is that, 3?
I think it's 5.
I think it's a 5-year with an option to do something different at 3, yeah. We got a Kleesner recycling bin, otherwise no.
And we can change that. They can change it in writing 30 days prior, so, but they said they would abide by it for the length of the contract.
Good.
all right. Any other questions on the budget at this time? Otherwise, we'll just have it next week on Thursday.
I'm good.
Already.
No,
I know.
all right. Any other comments?
I do. Dean was supposed to be reporting out on that mailbox,
Oh,
and I haven't got the written report yet, so I've got a note to follow up with him.
okay.
So he'll be here at the work session.
He sent out a.
I got an
He
email.
sent an email,
Sent an email,
for like-
well, yeah, saying that the base was rotted out.
but the cost of the post was like $8.98
Yeah.
cents. So somebody got $10 and run it over to him?
I'm in favor of just, do we put that up,
No,
back up?
No, I don't think we
No.
want.
So doesn't he hire somebody to put it up and then brings us a bill and we'll?
Or he rents a post hole digger
and
and,
does it himself,
Yeah.
yeah,
or can we
but you're
just
right.
do it?
It-
Or Public Works probably could just do
I
it
wanna say
cheaper.
that already. Yeah.
Oh, is it?
I think,
wanna say it is.
I think somebody went and bought it and put it up.
So the mailbox itself
Whatever-
wasn't
whatever-
destroyed, it was just the
It was
post.
just the post.
So whatever Dean.
Just the post.
So whatever those costs were for him to put those up, we'd reimburse him for it.
Sure, yeah, I mean, that.
I have no problem with that.
Okay.
But I think, I'm pretty sure Public Works put it up.
I'll follow up with him and find out if our guys did it or if the resident did it himself.
He's like, if I would have known that's what it was, then I would have just did it.
Yeah, it was pretty rotten.
Yeah.
The other night. Yep.
Cost of the post was $9.28 and 2 sacks of concrete were $8.34. So we got $20 if we wanted to.
I think we're good at reimbursing him on that.
Yeah, I think
Let's do it.
Yeah.
We just need receipts.
Just need receipts from him.
That's when Dean sent
I
to
don't
me.
mind having that.
Yeah, no, Dean,
I don't remember seeing that either.
no, I think Dean, because I
He sent
sent,
that to you, but he sent it to
Yeah.
everybody else.
yeah, I sent Dean a separate one after he sent one to everybody else. And he responded to me, so. The guy said, I just want the new post put in the ground. I have no way to replace it. So if we could get that taken care of.
Yeah, we'll have Dean reach out or we'll reach out and ask him for receipts and take care of it.
We paid them already?
I think we did it.
Well,
the work.
I guess let's clarify. If we
Okay,
did
so
work-
yeah, we should put right with Dean and say, did you pay, maybe he already
Did-
purchased
did you
them
go
at the
buy it and do it?
Yeah.
and if he did that,
Great.
Yep,
yeah, all
I got
the
to
better.
follow up with him.
Yeah.
Did already
awesome.
bought it at Menards, that just makes life even easier.
Anything else? Motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
Brian, I.
Lexi, I.
Johnson, I.
Motion carries. We are adjourned. Thank you, Brian.
Thanks,
You
Brian.
guys. See you soon.